Deshava, how in Gonds the clans were formulated, when it was formulated, how it was formulated, the guidance of their guru. There means Lingo Guru. The first disciples first formulated 750 clans after the names of animals, birds, and trees, which became the totems and symbols of each of the clans. They then went to all the four provinces and divided the Koya race into 12 priorities according to their hereditary characteristics in such a way that the surnames belonging to one priority would differ from the surnames of other priorities. Thus, the Koya race was divided into 12 priorities with the 750 clans, that surnames in which people having the same surname and priority could not intermarry. They could only marry people of different priorities and clans having different clan symbols and surnames. In every village, gotuls or education centers for children were opened for the social, religious, cultural education and intellectual, mental and physical development, so that the constituent of the tribes of Koya race should be healthy, well integrated individuals. Lingo completed this task through the contribution of the 33 disciples who he took to the Ram Rama Bainsgad, where in the middle of the flowing river Penganga, Lingo got them to take bath, the oath in order to ordain them into this fold. So, the divisions of the parietal clans and their symbols, the Koyares being bound to Gondola, tribes came to be called Gonds of the Gondola. These people who lived a lifestyle within the limitation of the gondolas were called the Gonds. Being divided into priorities, they became the parietal gods of the gondola and the lifestyle established for them because the Gondipunam. The divisions of the Koya race created by Lingo were 12 priorities comprising 750 clans. This was based on the enlightenment he attained through his intellectual awakening and powers received through his knowledge of the 12 planets. These 12 planets, according to Lingo, were Purba, Surva, Nilu, Bui, Sukum, Nelej, Meru, Basum, Puyar, Moot, Aru, and Silpa that rotate and resolve in the solar system in their own axis and orbits, respectively, and are bonded to each other by an axle based on on these 12 planets. Lingo divided the Koya race into 12 priorities based on their hereditary genetic characteristics. Similarly, in the universe, 750 stars may be studied, the innumerable others being beyond. So, Lingo divided the 12 priorities into 750 gotras or clans, each named after animal, a bird, and a tree, plant. The first seven priorities were called allotted to 100 clans, gotras, and the five remaining priorities of the Bhumkas were allotted the 10 gotras, clans, each this adding up to total 750. The seven priorities of the Jangoni Lingo were allotted 100 clans, each of total 700. Undivan priority 100 clans, Rendivan 100 clans, Mundven 100 clans, Nalven 100 clans, Seiven 100 clans, Sarven 100 clans, Edven 100 clans, and the five Bunka priorities Hirasuka Patalir were allotted 10 clans each, that total of 50. uh, uh, Edwen, Artwen 10 clans, Noven 10 clans, uh, 10 ven, Dahaven 10 clans, Akaraven 10 clans, Baraven 10 clans. Thus, these are the 12 priorities comprising 750 clans. In addition, to sustain the balance in nature, Lingo gave each clan the symbol of animal and bird and tree as the clan totem or symbol. They were they were made responsible for and required to protect and conserve the animal world and tree allotted to them, while the gods protect 750 species of animals, birds, and plant life. They also consume, when necessary, the animal or bird or use tree of the other clans, but not those of their own. Therefore, the conservation and balance of nature, so well studied and practiced by Lingo, is indeed laudable, so that while they conserve a total of 2250 species, they also consume them. Thus, the practice of sustainable use and management of nature goes on. The Gonds regarded the clan symbols as sacred, and the idea behind Lingos consecrating them as a sacrosanct was his idea of constant service to every living being on earth. So, clan surnames. The 750 clans of the 12 varieties are named after animals, birds, trees, plants, creepers, flowers, leaves, insects, and other living things. Some surnames are end in yam, yam, pa, mi, vi, chi, ti, ka, menta, etc., which are the symbols of trees, plants, animals, milk, fish, creepers, leaves, paws of animals, and grazing. Thus, the surnames ending in yam, mada means tree, mara means tree, yam means living being, pa means pal, milk means mean, fish, V means valley, lata means creeper, chi means achi, leaf means tea, means teali, insect, ka means call, pa and menta means mayinta, grazing. So see, these are the how they divided. Uh, so surnames. Every surname has its. Suppose my surname is Mangam. Mangam means one tree is there. Mangimara. Like every surname has one tree or animal. Uh, in this way, the Pandikupar lingo has divided the Godi system. So it is very natural. It is natural. It is confined to natural. So I will end up to this. Thank you very much. Uh, Subscribe my channel. You can comment anything, and you share it video